So I tried 4 times. I have it up now, but it's being throttled and shadow banned on TikTok because it was about the International Council of Nurses at the UN, a statement they made to the World Health Assembly this month. So I'm on YouTube. I'm on Rumble, but usually people can't find me on Rumble. They always just play with, anybody trying to speak up the truth or do the right thing. We got a shadow ban. But on YouTube, you can try. I'm at Bethany7363 at Bethany7363. I have it posted there. It's just a statement they made, and what's really bad about this is, and I'm going to show in a minute, is because the profession that sets the standard of care for medical and nursing and education, that's not my area, but they're doing it too, of course. But because they're not doing the right thing, there's a lot of crazy making going on. There is. And I'm trying to stand up and speak the truth to people, and yet just think about the kind of people behind TikTok or any of these social medias that do that want to protect the people that are actually pushing wrong information, pushing diversity, equity, inclusion, which is health equity, and all of that is also tied to the whole Black Lives Matter thing. Well, let me show you what has resulted because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. Yeah, transgender national shooter leaked journal. Bunch of little fuckers with your white privilege. Fuck you. Well, where white privilege came from is diversity, equity, and inclusion. It did. It's in the classroom, and then health equity is pushing that as well. All tied, again, I explained this yesterday about how they used George Floyd as the catalyst and then supported Black Lives Matter so they could bring this in. So at this point, the medical and nursing profession, they know better, okay? They do. And I would like to see them just say, you know what, we shouldn't have went down this road. I don't think they're going to do that, especially after the statement I read earlier in my video, because, but it keeps getting, throttled. It baffles me. Well, no, it doesn't. It's how this world is. This world will protect the people that are actually pushing wrong agendas and pushing things that are harming people. Like this girl needed help. Okay, she did. She needed help, but because the education system, because the medical system has supported both of these things of, that, the whites are privileged because they push their diverse DEI stuff, and then support the transgenderism, nothing was being addressed here. And now this girl's dead, along with young kids and a teacher, in the Nashville shooter. This has nothing to do with a gun problem. What this has to do with is we have medical people at the top and the education system that aren't doing the right thing here. And so I would just like to not see so many people get hurt because it's getting out of control. It's upside down world. So this is just a little bit more of what she said. The transgender Nashville shooter Audrey Hale referred to her victims as crackers and faggots who had white privilege. Kill those kids, she wrote on February 3rd, 2023 in a journal entry label. Those crackers going to private fancy schools with those fancy khakis, sick sports backpacks with their daddy's Mustangs and convertibles. Fuck you, little shits. I wish to shoot you. Weak ass with your mop yellow hair. Can't believe and then she went on to say, I can't believe I'm going on the day she did it. I can't believe I'm doing this, but I'm ready. I hope my victims aren't. My only fear is if anything goes wrong, I'll do my best to prevent any of the sort. God, let my wrath take over my anxiety. It might be 10 minutes. It might be 3 to 7 minutes. It's going to be quick. Die. Ha, ha, ha. So, this is somebody that needed help, okay? And J.D. Vance, the senator from Ohio, said the anti-whiteness movement, which is in our health system and in the education system, mainstreamed by American universities and corporations. This is what he said. The anti-whiteness movement, mainstreamed by American universities and corporations, has blood on its hands. They do, because they're not doing the right thing, and look at what's happening. And I truly think that they all think they'll just fly under the radar. No, nobody's letting you guys go on this. You guys are all the top of the profession of education, nursing, medical, CDC, all, and you guys aren't doing the right things. Yes, you have blood on your hands. And this is just crazy making. This is, we're living in, like, take a snow globe, you know, a snow globe where you put it upside down, you know, where the snow, and then just leave it there. That's the world we're living in, totally upside down. Glamour names transgender model as 2023 Woman of the Year. This is a dude. And at this point, with as much as these dudes want to go into like rings and fight women and get into women's sports, and they want to even, you know, win competitions that are strictly for women just because they say they're women, it's like, I think that your whole movement, along apparently with, again, our sick profession of medicine at the top, and nursing and the education system supporting this, and you guys all just happen to be the same people that support terrorist organizations like Hamas and BLM. But besides that, it's like you want to erase women. It's like these are dudes that hate women. That's what it is. They do. That's why they want to go in and fight women. It's a chance to beat them up. And this is just to, stick it to women. These are just people, again, that are sick, that have something against women, biological women, and instead of anybody in the universities or the education system or the medical system speaking up about, no, we have some serious problems going on right now, and we don't have anybody at our leadership levels that is doing the right thing. No, people just remain silent. And none of these are from tabloids. I mean, this is crazy making. Yeah, transgender rabbi gets Biden to call for pro-Hamas pause in Gaza war. No, this is just crazy. And I mean, all of it's just crazy making, okay? But transgender rabbi, like it's yeah. So it's a direct result of people supporting. I think a lot of these people, to be honest with you, I think they know they're not. I think they're getting paid, just like BLM got paid, and now they're living in those nice mansions, those $6 million mansions that got that going. That's how I see these people. But yet they've pulled a bunch of people into that, and they, especially kids. That's harmful. So our medical profession should have a long time come out and said, no, this isn't good. Like they want to sit there and talk about mental illness. And it's like you're seeing it right in front of you, and yet you're creating the mental illness because of what you're supporting. Like the audacity. It's just crazy making. Not a tabloid. Transgender Muslim woman demands ex-boyfriend return his frozen testicles. This may seem like, oh, that's not true. No, I would guarantee is somebody is paid, okay? Because, look, you can't be transgender in the Muslim world. You can't be a homosexual. You'll get thrown off a building. Look into it. Yeah. So, you can't. Likely this is just somebody paid. And yeah, you may think, oh, well, they're just trying to be crazy making. The problem here that I have is fine. If they want to get paid to be crazy making and infect the society with all this craziness, whatever. But in order to have leadership in healthcare be something that's credible and trustworthy, you need to have them speak up honestly that this is mental illness, there's something going on here, we don't support this, it's hurting people, and they're not. And it's not just one issue they're not doing it on, it's many. It's transgender and some children, the mental health with all this, and then the school shooting because people aren't being addressed because they believe white people are dangerous. These are all things they took stands to support, and now look at what it's doing to the world. So, and yet I'm the one that gets silenced or shadow banned. That's how upside down this world is.